Hello, Virgos. You have waited long enough. I've got my to-do list so I can check it off. First, we're going to film the Zodiac challenge, then we're going to edit it, and then we're going to post it. Yes, Virgos, we will have organization. We will have dual purpose items that make sure you can store stuff for making your house look completely clean. We are going to dive in, Virgo. If you are new here, my name is Kara Nelson, aka the Designer in Jeans, and you have found my channel where all we do is make decorating fun. We do design challenges, whether it be a blind design challenge or the current series we're in, which is a Zodiac series, where we just take the personality of a Zodiac and we see if that personality fits you in design. If you're interested in decorating or just curious, stay tuned. We have a fun video planned for you. All right, guys, let's get started. I'm excited for this one. Hello, Virgos. I'm as organized as I can be as a Pisces. So let's get going. Okay, Virgo, the first thing we're going to do is see what your actual personality says about you. So it says a Virgo from August 23rd to September 22nd is an earth sign ruled by Mercury. Virgos are known for being practical, analytical, hardworking, and deeply devoted to helping others. They have a sharp eye for detail, a strong sense of duty, and a constant drive to improve themselves and their surroundings. Let me know if this is hitting, Virgo. I can see this. I can see this in the Virgos I know. So let me see if you believe this fits you, Virgos. So I'm just going to take this time. I'm going to do a quick search here and see what elements they like in design so I can create the best look for you. And then I'll let you know what room I decide on. I've got one in mind, but we'll see which one I actually do once I read what you guys like. Okay, so I kind of feel like I'm cheating on this one because my mother, I know you're watching, one of my biggest fans on here, is a Virgo, and as I'm reading this, everything I already said in the intro is correct. So Virgo's interior design centers around clean, calm, highly organized spaces that blend with practical function with grounded, earthy beauty. They want clutter to an absolute minimum. They want hidden storage. I feel like I said that. We should go back and hear me say that. Yes, Virgos, we will have organization. We will have dual purpose items that make sure you can store stuff for making your house look completely clean. We are going to dive in, Virgo. Okay, earthy color palette. Warm neutrals, taupes, creams, beige, rich browns, soft grays, paired with subtle pops of dusty blue or sage green. I can see this too. Thriving houseplants, natural wood textures, leather, abundance of natural light. All of this makes sense. They like that Scandinavian, very just minimalist, but add in the plants, make everything hide, and make it clean and very orderly. So Virgos, I think I should be able to do this. I think I've had Virgo training. All right, guys, let's go ahead. I'm going to pull up that playlist. This is my favorite part of the whole video. So I'm going to go ahead, pull up the playlist, go over that, pick some songs, and get in that Virgo energy. All right, guys, let's go. Okay, so I pulled up the Virgo playlist on here. This one is, let's see, Virgo's Groove by Beyonce, Valerie by Amy Winehouse, It's a Vibe, Trust, let's see, You Say, I saw one on here that River, This Kiss by Faith Hill, No One by Alicia Keys, Sitting on the Dock of the Bay. You have to sing that. You can't just read it. This Feeling, Miss Independent, I Will Survive. All right, I think I'm actually going to start I Will Survive. We're going to do this one. Okay, Virgos, I've got your music on. We're listening to I Will Survive, and I've decided we are going to do The Office. So get ready for organization. Get ready for live plants, and get ready for some dual purpose items. No space unturned, clean, and multi-purpose. All right, Virgo, I will see you shortly. Okay, everybody, we did it, Virgos. It is now your turn to see your home office. So we will start going over this board. I'm just going to work starting with like the paint color and then from the top down. Okay, so we started with this beautiful paint color back here. This is Sherwin-Williams White Duck. This one is really good. I've actually used this in one of my own homes and I loved the color. It's the perfect shade of white, but it does have a little bit, as you can see, like a little bit of a tint to it, so it doesn't just fall flat. So it's a beautiful, beautiful color, especially if you like light, you want it to be airy. This is a fantastic color for you, Virgos. So we are going to have all the walls painted with this. You would just have your white or off-white trim, so highly reflective white. You could do West Highland white as the off-white, or even that pure white that we use all the time is just a regular white. So we have this for the walls, the other colors I suggested for the doors and the trim. And then we are going to look over here to the left. We are going the classic white because this to me is what Virgos would like over all the harsh black color framing. So we're going with a beautiful white framed window here. Lets a ton of light in. And we are going with sheers. You could do sheers or semi-sheer, but I want as much light coming in for soaking up the sun on all of those beautiful days we have, and keeping it a little bit brighter if we are, a little cloudy of a day. So this is what I would say. To me, your office, especially if you work from home and you're in there all the time, this needs to be the brightest room in the house because that's what you're going to be absorbing during the day to give you that energy. So I would do this, and I would get as many windows in that office as possible. So the next thing, you guys know I love these, not a design that I don't think an olive tree works in. So we're just using our tried and true olive tree here. Just look at how, as a Virgo, you like the earthy pieces. Just look at how beautiful that is. You are going to love live, but if you travel a lot for your job, this is a really good tree that always looks good and can give you that look. But if you can do live, go for it, girl. I cannot do live to this extent, but this would look fantastic live or fake. So this is the olive tree we have here. Anything with these small leaves is what I'm looking for your space. All right, we have these two units here. They're from Pottery Barn, and they are going to allow us, I did a little bit bigger here so you can see, you can do books, you can do, this looks like a box, and you can do like ivies. Just decorate this any which way you want. All of the top here, keep it not cluttered though. So do like I have here, we have little greenery on this shelf and on this shelf, and maybe this shelf could be some of the boxes or books that you needed. Just don't do a ton of stuff on each shelf. I would go between 1 and maybe 3 to 5 items. 5 if it's being books, and kind of alternate some standing up. You could do like 2 standing up and 3 laying down. So you could just play a little bit. Just keep it really nice. If you want photos on there, keep the colors consistent. So maybe do black and white or sepia. Just turn the pictures you have into that, or keep with the same scheme. So like if everybody's hanging out the ocean, then make them all ocean themed. We just don't want it visually busy. You are not going to like that as a Virgo. So this has to be clean and easy to wipe up and keep clean for when guests come over, because we know your house always has to be show ready. All right, I also picked this unit because you can hide cords. So down here you can put your radio, you can put your printer, whatever you needed to on these. It's an actual workable shelf for that functionality you guys like. And then the cords are going to hide right behind there. No fuss, no mess. And then there are drawers, drawers, and drawers. And all these actually, I believe it was like a file holder as well. So all of your files can be put into these. It's just great use. They all pull out. You guys can have them labeled inside, everything that you need. So it's going to work perfectly for you. I suggested this drum chandelier here just for the cleanliness of it, just to bring up some of the white we have in the room. but also to add some gold features, but it's just a very soft, pretty light. So that is why I went with this in the center of your room. And then over here, because we are the organized queens, as you can see here, this is a clear, like, whiteboard. So this is your calendar. So it's going to look gorgeous, but you will always have your notes. Put this over by your door, put this in front of your desk, wherever you need it, so you know what your schedule is, because we know you want to know what the schedules are, the birthdays are. You're not going to miss anything. So it's going to be on this here, and this is what I have for your wall art. Actually, it's just going to be your calendar and all the windows. That is what we're going for here. This piece here is a calacatta marble, and I thought it was really beautiful. I love that it had this little bit of brown through it, brownish gold actually, ties all the leathers in, and it is a natural stone. So this is just a beautiful addition to your desk. Give you a little more light if you're working into the evening, since you guys are so hardworking and structured. We did go with a little bit of a green here as your desk. This has 2 drawers too, so you can fold whatever you're using all the time in there, your pens. And I loved the legs on this. This is just so pretty. It's just a little detail. This one you may put up against a wall. You could have it float, whatever you want. Just try the best to hide your cords, because that will make you crazy. So you can always put this right up against the wall with this above it, cords going behind it. No one would ever see it. Here is the chair that I selected. I did this because I believe you're not going to want a roller chair unless you're there all day, every day. If you can get away with it, I feel as though you would have one you could actually use in another space if you needed. Pull it up to the dining chair for added company, or pull it into the living room if you needed another place for somewhere to sit. So we got one with a leather back here, which is beautiful, and a boucle white cushion. And as you can see, it's not the exact color of this, but it's very close. So you've got, I believe this is called Sea Drift, and these are just oak cabinets. So beautiful, beautiful tie-in. And then we went over here to this leather couch. I chose this leather couch because it always looks really good. It just has not a lot of fuss. It just has the 2 pillows, 1 long cushion, and then the 2 back cushions. So this is always going to look very clean. It is also, as you can see here, a sleeper sofa. This is also our guest room potentially if we have more guests than what we already have allotted for. So Virgos always like to be prepared. You just pull this out, push everything to the side, and you've got another guest room. So this would be perfect for that as well. And then we found this rug. I love the pattern on this. This is really big right now. It's in a sage green and ivory. So this ties in the color pops you guys like, works really well with the wall color, but it's not so in your face, but it is, to me, more of a timeless pattern. It's really big and like trending now, but this is a very timeless pattern. So you could keep this in there. There's no trim on this or anything like that where it would get stuck in the vacuum or you would have to fiddle with it and make it straight. So this is a perfect piece for you. So this is it, Virgo. Let me know if this is your dream home office. And what else would you add here? I know you would add more plants, but let me know what you guys would do and if you like it. All right, everyone, we did it again. I hope you enjoyed that. We are coming to the end of this. We only have a few more left, so we are going to be wrapping up the Zodiac Challenge. So if this is your first episode, we have them all recorded in our playlist, which I will link at the end, so check that out. If you haven't yet, like and subscribe. We have reached 350 subscribers. Thank you. You guys are amazing. I really appreciate it. I am so excited to share design and my love of decorating with everyone. So if you haven't, like and subscribe, and I will see you guys again next Sunday. Bye for now.